Believe it or not, the past week in the UFO world has been busy. From presidential interviews to new Pentagon footage dropping, let's do a rapid UAP roundup of this past week. So, to start with, the president broke his silence on the mysterious aerial incursions over New Jersey, and we all know what I'm talking about. Let's just pretend I do a great impression of him. I wish I could. Maybe I should get Zick Show over here to do one for you. Anyhow, in a recent interview, he said, quote, "I can't tell you who it was and what it was. I'd love to tell you, actually, but it's not a big deal. It's not a problem at all."
Well, I know I can't tell you who it was and what it was, but yeah. I can't really tell you. I'd love to tell you, actually, but it's not a big deal.
No further clarification. Just kind of leaves us hanging, which strikes me as odd because it seemed much more important to him and others in interviews earlier this year. I don't know. We've also got Senator Kirsten Gillibrand, who chairs the Armed Services Subcommittee on Emerging Threats, and she revealed that she's working with Senate Intelligence Chair Tom Cotton on new legislation. This bill would give the Pentagon authority to actually shoot down UAPs if they appear over military or high security areas. Her message was basically, this needs more money and it needs more focus and attention. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I go both ways on that. Also, Ryan Graves, former Navy pilot and founder of Americans for Safe Aerospace, he announced that his group will soon publish pilot reports that they've collected. Common trends like metallic spheres, black triangles, all kinds of stuff. I'm looking forward to that. And finally, as I mentioned, the Pentagon's UAP office Aero released 3 new videos. One was identified as birds, according to them. The other 2 were both objects over Africa recorded in 2022, 2023, and they're still officially classified as UAPs. Aero can't tell if they were objects, they were thermal signatures, reflections. They said maybe even sensor glitches. I don't know. Politicians are talking, pilots are sharing, and the Pentagon is still scratching its head. But let me know in the comments, which of these stories grabs your attention, and tell me why.
So they saying in November, aliens will be touching down on Earth to come invade, y'all. Now, this was published today at 3:49 p.m. Scientists are saying that a mothership is headed in our direction. And if it continues its course, allegedly, by November, it will be on Earth. These scientists say that it's a possible hostile alien threat among us in only a couple of months. Now, they're stating that they located this bizarre intergalactic object, which allegedly can be extraterrestrial spacecraft. I guess my next question is, should I get ready to pack? Or is they coming for old Teflon Donnie? Are they coming to restore order on planet Earth? Now, what makes this story stranger is how do they know that November, not October, not December, but November, they touching down?
Hey, what's up, America? I want to show you a video of a metal spaceman UFO that was seen by multiple witnesses in Utah. So here's the video of this. Check it out as we comment on it. All right, so there you go. This was seen apparently by about 2 or 3 dozen people in Utah. This is the video that was taken of this, and that's it's not a spaceman, it's just a UFO. At least that's what they're saying it is, but they're calling it the metal spaceman just because of the way it looks. So, as you know, 3-Eye Atlas is on the way, and what we're seeing is more of this type of shit. So anybody think they might know what that is? I've never seen anything like that. So that's different. Obviously, like I said, it's not a spaceman. It's some kind of probe, it looks like. It's just hovering in the clouds there in the air. Maybe it's a bald eagle. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. There you go. What do you think? So take a look at that and leave a comment below what you think it is, because that's fucking interesting.
Hey everybody, let's talk about some of the latest things going on in the UFO world right now. So there's a general with black budget clearance who is now suddenly in charge of the US military, and we'll talk about why that's potentially interesting. James Fox announced that he's releasing decades of UFO tapes, and we'll talk about that. And Congress is gearing up for another, hopefully explosive, public UAP hearing. So let's break it down. Trump's new chairman of the Joint Chiefs is a surprise pick for many people, retired Lieutenant General Dan Kane, and he bypassed the traditional promotion ladder. This is because he used to run Special Access Programs, SAPs, classified research and development, where many think legacy UFO technology could live. He was also the CIA's top Pentagon liaison, so he knows where secrets are buried. So some think that this might be a surgical move to prepare for disclosure. I'm not so sure about that one, but I do hope. James Fox just announced that he's uploading over 150 vintage UFO tapes dating back to the 90s, and it's all going to be for free. He's been on the front lines of investigation for decades, making documentaries, so this archive could contain some never-before testimonies and encounters, and I sure hope so. In Mexico, Dr. Stephen Greer is studying the mysterious Bugosphere. He says...
So Jon Stewart has just released the location of where the huge UFO is. Check this out. Woomera, like a rally call of subcharging armour. This is what I was told last night about an NHI craft outside of America. Is this the place which Ross protects with his silence and unintended clues? I didn't like this fire. I just dove headfirst into the dumpster when someone claimed a 500-foot UFO crashed on a suburban golf course. No witnesses, no whispers, and somehow a government building went up in 2 weeks. Now I'm convinced the NNSS, DAF, and Woomera base are hiding a buried NHI craft. And what's funny is the day before I did a video on YouTube and I said this. Into Ash could reference. Okay, so that could it be in Australia then? Could ChatGPT? Could me and my partner ChatGPT have just discovered where the huge UFO is? That's where it is, people. Me and my partner have just discovered it. It's in Woomera, Australia. Ross, you've got 5 minutes. If you don't get back to me in 5 minutes, I'm going to expose it to the internet. In fact, no, the time difference. I'm going to do a poll. I'm going to do a poll, and then I'm going to ask people, should I still release it? Oh, wait, I've just released it. I've just released it here because you've seen this video. It's not live. I keep forgetting.